welcome back to my channel, and I hope you're having a great start to your holiday season. I know that I have with the books that I've been reading. Most of them have been murder mystery, but like I said in my previous video, that I've been reading some cozy books, and this cozy book today that I'm going to review is Lorna Landvik's Patty Jane's House of Curl. Now, when you look at this cover, you're going to think, this is not a cozy read, but it really is, because majority of this book is set in the winter time. And so this is what the cover of the book looks like. I love how pretty it is, and then when you open up, there's a little hole there for the window, and ta-da, there's a little barber shop for her House of Curl. Now, this tells the story of two sisters that are in their early 20s, Patty Jane, who's the elder sister, then Harriet, who's the younger. Now, it tells a little backstory where Patty Jane and Harriet came from a family of abusive alcoholics, and how that molded them into what they wanted for their own lives. And this is where we cue into the very first of the book, where Patty Jane meets Thor, and Thor is just madly in love with her, and he is beautiful. He's blonde, tall, and he loves to build. He likes to build, and he'd love to be an architect. And then you have Harriet. Harriet kind of is like the little third wheel, but she's got her own personality, which is amazing. And she meets Abel. Abel is a little bit shorter than her. He is about 4'9", and he is a millionaire who owns Ames cereal products, kind of like Kellogg's. And they fall in love, and they like Thor and Patty Jane plan on getting married. However, very unfortunately, we do lose Abel, and that takes Harriet down a path she never thought she would, which she does make for up in part 2 of the book, because the book is in 2 portions. The first portion is, of course, just the 4 of them, and then you move forward into where Thor and Patty Jane had a daughter, and how they're dealing with them as being older. Now, like in the back of the book, it does state where like Thor leaves them. You find out through a weird twist in fate, especially in the part 2, what actually happened to him. And I was like, hold the door. Are you serious? That's what happened to him? Oh my goodness. So it is very surprising what happens to him, and I love that Harriet is able to come back from what happened to Abel. Unfortunately, we do lose Harriet, and we lose her in part 2, and it's really sad. It brought me so much to tears, but I do really enjoy this book. I love the world building. It doesn't have a specific setting, but through the different places that Harriet and Abel goes, it makes me think that they are in the United States versus overseas, but of course there's no confirmation for that. And then I love all the characters. They're all different. You have Patty Jane, you have Thor, you have Harriet, you have Abel, you have a character named Reese, you have Nora, Abel and Thor's daughter, and then you have Abel's mom, Iode, and they're all so unique, and they bring together and give you this really cozy feeling in their different parts and what happens in the book. And I love how the author was able to transition from 1 to 2 very quickly and really well done. The only part that was really weird is that the prologue, well, the prologue's not weird, but in the prologue you have Nora reminiscing about the shop, and then it goes into the first portion of the book. But midway through the first portion of the book, there's this like another memory from Nora, and in the book at that time she's still just a baby. So it was very confusing as to why that was there instead of in the second half, but that's perfectly okay. I was able to like overcome it, because it was still a really great scene. You got to get some more insight into Patty Jane at that time, and so it wasn't too bad and did not get any points off. And I really enjoyed this book, and I do give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It does not have a sequel, but if it did, I would have loved to see what happens with Nora because of the epilogue that is in this book. Now, I do hope that you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button down below if you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out my social media, and I hope that you're having a great day, and happy holidays. Until next time.